One of the most used grains in America is in one of my favorite dishes, pasta, right? I mean, I know you love it.
Grew up on it.
Yep, absolutely. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. A lot of different cool products available now. I mean, really great stuff.
People love pasta. I think it's something that's savory, something people do grow up with, and I think a lot of people think it's very inexpensive, all of those things, but it could also be super healthy too.
Yeah, absolutely. This pasta I absolutely love, made with sprouted grains. There are a lot now, and I mean, 3 years ago, these weren't available. I mean, these did not exist. These 100% whole grain pastas. They're delicious. They're absolutely delicious.
They're delicious. It might take a little bit to get used to, but once you get used to it, I really believe that you're going to go to it more often and going to find greater taste in it than you would in a rich white pasta.
I'm going to fire up a little bit of pasta primavera with this very, very basic, classic dish, easy to make. Very, very easy to make. Your red onion, mushroom, broccoli, any vegetables you have really are absolutely fine. If you like something over another thing, if you like some snap peas or something, certainly fine to put here. Watch this spray here, buddy. I don't want to get you.
You're going to get me, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to try not to.
Okay,
I'm going to try not to. Try not to. Notice the amount of vegetables that I used. I mean, a lot of vegetables. The pasta, I'm going to go light on it. Very, very light.
I was just about to say, I'm not worried about people overeating vegetables for the most part. It's really hard to overeat them, so go ahead, as Chef said, use a lot of them.
I'm going to add a little bit of garlic in, a little bit of fresh basil. I always like to have that on hand.
You're not going to really make an Italian dish without garlic, are you?
Well, I like garlic for everything, for every dish. Instead of doing something like chicken, which would be wonderful with this, having it just plain would be wonderful. I know you're a huge fan of protein. I thought I would do a little bit of herb-crusted pork tenderloin. You down with that?
You did that for me.
I did that just for you.
Always thinking of me.
Now, this dish is going to take maybe 4 or 5 minutes to get done. It's really not a big deal. You just want to cook your vegetables, keep them al dente, keep the vitamins in, keep the fresh flavor, and get your garlic nice and caramelized. Then we're going to add our pasta in, and we'll wrap up, and we'll show you about a really cool, easy way to make a super healthy lasagna. All right, our vegetables are cooked. Our pork is seared off beautifully. Look how much pasta I'm adding in here.
Not much.
Yeah, really, that's it. I mean, just a little teeny bit. You can add a little bit more if you want, but that's about all you really need.
It's balanced.
This one's going to be ready to go in less than 30 seconds. Lasagna, exact same thing. Cook your pasta 100% whole grain. Little bit of low-fat ricotta, a little bit of Parmesan, a ton of vegetables. I have vegetables and chicken. I don't know if you can see underneath here. I want to see if we can get a peek under there. I've got vegetables, I've got chicken, I've got all sorts of wonderfulness packed underneath the shell. You can make it for 1, you can make it for 10.
You're giving people a little peek under the hood.
I am.
There's no doubt about it.
A little peek there. You like that, right?
Technique. But what you do want to do is balance off your meals. We don't want a huge blood sugar fluctuation because of this, and there's no reason why you can't eat balanced and delicious.
Nice dish, finish, easy, fast, 5 minutes or less, 100% whole grain, traditional, great tasting food. How easy, right?
Yum.